Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining in this very interesting update here on price action of Bitcoin. As we can see guys, just like how we anticipated after breaking the resistance which we had on 100,000, Bitcoin had a very bullish move to the upside. But now we want to find out whether this here is an actual bullish move, invalidating some of the most bearish scenario which was lining up for Bitcoin, and start with a new continuation of bullish continuation for the upcoming days. So what must the price of Bitcoin do next? Because if you look at this falling wedge pattern, a bullish continuation pattern, the price of Bitcoin has already overcome some of the most important resistance line, and since then we have shown a very bullish move. But now if we see a continuation like this playing out, I mean Bitcoin showing a move back towards this 100,000, I just want you guys to be clear in that case. 100,000 now will be looked as support and not as a resistance, because we are above it. I mean, if the price shows a continuation to the downside, comes back around 99,000, that will be just a retest of the previous temporary resistance line before expecting a move like this. Yes guys, I personally think the price has already broken some of the most important line of resistance, so any sort of a pullback will be just a temporary pullback, price coming back to test some key line before continue with this move. Because if you look at this parallelly, you can see Bitcoin has also broken out of this neckline from double bottom. Yes, I was very clear about this move. I mean, I showed you guys, once 99,000 resistance gets broken, Bitcoin is expected to show a very bullish move. And if you look at it right now, just like I shown here in the example, after breaking out of the neckline, we might have started with a new bullish continuation. So even if the price in the medium short term shows a pullback like this, what is that going to be? A pullback to test the previous temporary resistance line before expecting another continuation like this. I mean, if you simply look at this example on the right hand side, after breaking out of the neckline, you can see we had a pullback, price came back to test the previous temporary resistance line, and only after that an actual bullish continuation played out. So in our case, we might be doing a very similar move. I mean, a continuation to test the previous temporary resistance line here, right? To test the previous temporary resistance line, flip that into support, and then continue with this bullish move. Because we know, beside the breakout from this double bottom, breakout from this falling wedge, now we have also broken out of this important volume traded area in between 95 to 100,000. And according to this volume profile now, since we don't have much activities around this price level, it usually means after testing some key trend line, there will be another run here to the upside, making a new all-time high. Yes guys, a new all-time high is on the horizon. So I want you guys to take full advantage of it, because some of the most bearish continuation pattern which was playing out for Bitcoin has been invalidated. Yes guys, this rising wedge with a false break to the upside, which had a very bearish move, is now getting invalidated. And now, even if the price shows a continuation like this, I've been very clear with you guys, that might be just a temporary pullback before expecting another continuation here to the upside. Because in our case, the RSI line has clearly jumped over 50, and MACD in a daily time frame has formed a very bullish scenario. I mean, this is a bullish MACD cross, which clearly shows us the upcoming days for Bitcoin is expected to be bullish. And why bullish? Not just only because we have invalidated this rising wedge, but the price of Bitcoin has also invalidated this distribution schematic from Wyckoff's event and phases. Yes, after forming a new high, now this distribution schematic from Wyckoff has been invalidated, and even this shooting star candlestick pattern in a monthly time frame have to wait. Yes guys, this bearish reversal continuation pattern must wait, because the month of January looks very bullish, and it might also feel the week which was left from December 2024. Yes guys, this monthly candle is turning very bullish. So if the price remains above 100,000, not just only a retest from this neckline, not just only the retest around the previous breakout point, but parallelly price will also find support above the CPI trendline, which was very, very important for us. Out of all of these scenarios, the most important indicator for us is this CPR indicator, a leading indicator which gives us information beforehand. So according to this leading indicator, now you can see, since the price is above the top central and the bottom CPR line, now any sort of a pullback, the same trend line which previously acted as resistance will be holding us above 100,000. Yes guys, even this CPI trend line will be holding us above 100,000, which means the next month, the month of Feb, is also considered bullish. Yes guys, if the price of Bitcoin closes the monthly candle above 100,000, then the next month, the month of Feb, will also print a new ascending CPI, and we know ascending CPI only gets formed during uptrend. So a new all-time high looks imminent. And not just only this guys, even in a weekly time frame, after breaking out from this 99,000, I showed you guys a couple of weeks ago this move which happened here back in 2024 January month, which later on resulted in a very, very bullish move. I mean, more sideways, some fake outs, but at the end price headed towards the original direction. Same thing was expected to happen here in our case as well, and you can see guys, it lined up perfectly with this move. I mean, after a few shakeouts, since we have already overcome the resistance around 100,000, now this looks like a continuation pattern where price could be heading towards 110, 120,000 to form a new all-time high. But if we look at this here in a smaller time frame, it might not be perfect, but I just wanted to give you some example how the price in the medium short term could be moving around. I mean, if we do see a pullback, price coming back to test the neckline from this double bottom, price coming back to test the previous resistance breakout point, even the support from this CPI trend line, that won't make us bearish. Now, since we have already overcome this key trend line, you can see what could be happening here. This might be an accumulation, a small accumulation phase for Bitcoin, and pullback around 99,000 in the medium short term means just a temporary pullback, just like as shown here in an example, right? You can see coming back to this some trend line and then a final move in this manner. Yes guys, after breaking the resistance around 1,900,000, in my opinion, the price of Bitcoin is heading towards to form a new all-time high. So this is what I see looking at the price action of Bitcoin in a different time frame using different scenarios. And guys, please share your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think? Is it an actual bullish breakout, or is it just a fake out, and price after liquidating the over leverage shorts is expected to hit downside? So please share your thought in the comment section down below. And by saying this, I'm signing out until next time. Bye bye.